Fantamble here, the internet's most biased music nerd, with spooky season, October, and we've had a resurrection in the charts. Blink-182 have come out of the woodwork, so they're a formative band from my youth. I never really enjoyed growing up. I'm very indifferent towards pop punk as a genre. However, I've listened to all their music, so I thought in this video we could go through and I'd do a tier list of all the Blink-182 albums, so we know what to listen to catch up on our Blink-182 lore. People were saying punk is dead. People were saying punk is dead for a while, but pop punk's back, baby, with 3 punk leaders of industry. We've got Travis Barker, his punk credentials. He's married a Kardashian, which is the least punk thing you could probably ever do. But he does have a lot of tattoos, so that's punk, isn't it? We've got Tom DeLonge, who started like a weird alien. He thinks he's abducted by aliens. And then we've got Mark Hoppus. I'm not saying I'm biased against Mark Hoppus because They Might Be Giants fan. But I am saying that I don't have anything bad to say about him.
How the hell do these guys write and record a song?
So in 1994 we had Buddha. Haven't really listened to that one, so I'm going to put that in the haven't really listened to it category. Cheshire Cat. The fuck is... Haven't listened to it. Dude Ranch. Now, I've seen this picture before. No, I haven't. That's going to go in the haven't listened to category. Enema of the State. Now, this is a very famous album cover. Obviously, a huge album. Adam's Song. I've heard that one. I'm going to put that in the haven't listened to it bucket. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. I've heard that album title before. I haven't really heard this album. I haven't listened to it before. The self-titled album. Now, this is an album I've listened to in its entirety. This album has the best Blink-182 songs on it. Not that that's a very high bar. Feeling This, Down. We got Miss You, and we've got maybe Always. Yeah, Always. But they're all about just relationships and like chasing women. Feeling This is about sex, I think. Down is definitely about being in love and that going fucking badly for you. It's all so literal and it's all so fucking vapid, isn't it? However, I will say that there's 2 parts of this album I fucking love, and that's the interludes. They really break up just listening to a bunch of sort of men in their late 20s whinging about like how they're not very good at relationships. This is like people just really feeling sorry for themselves, which I quite like. I like the tone of the album. In the past there'd be 1 or 2, on these albums I've never listened to, there'd be 1 or 2 songs about being a bit miserable, being a bit glum. This whole album is about being fucking miserable and like just relationships not having worked. Not being with the people you want. Miserable stuff, which I really enjoy. I love the tone. I'm going to make a controversial statement. Tom DeLonge's vocals are fucking insane. What's going on? I always wondered what it would sound like if, Tom DeLonge was born in like the 50s and he decided to become like a lounge musician or like a big band. Like, what would that sound like? I'd quite like Blink-182 to do more like covers of like really prestige songs just so I can hear what Tom DeLonge would sound like doing like a Nirvana cover. I kind of need to know. My favourite song of this album's probably... Asthenia. It's the only song on the album not about a person, like a woman, or about a specific relationship. It's a song about just being lonely. And I think that's a lot more interesting of a subject matter. It's a lot more interpretable. A lot of songs on this album, if you haven't been through the exact situation that they're describing, I haven't had a lot of the same life experiences as the Blink boys. So it's just hard for me to get on board with. Missy's also, I like to go back to Missy because it's a fucking great song, and there's a reason why it's remembered as one of Blink's best songs. Don't really remember a lot of the rest of the songs on this album, not gonna lie. What other albums do we have? Alright, we've got Neighborhoods. California. 9. Nope, not listen to it. So that's my tier list for Blink-182. I would listen to the albums in this order, and this is probably, if I'm ever going to like go back and relive some Blink memories, maybe I'll go crack some cans of Red Stripe down at their local skate park and smoke a fat doobie. I'd listen to the albums in this order. I'd listen to Self-Titled, and then I'd listen to something else, and that's about it. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the most objective ranking of Blink albums, so I won't take any commentary or notes on that. I've been Fantambo. We've had a great... Yeah. Oh, Bumble? Bumble? Are you out there somewhere, Bumble? You okay?